Is it bad to want nice stuff? Well, no, not in and of itself, but I think there's larger questions we want to consider here. How do we, as followers of Jesus, not get swept up in the consumerism, in the desire for affluence? And how do we not get swept up by the money and all the stuff, the material stuff that we have in modern day life? Well, number one, I think we need to think the right thoughts. And so we want to constantly immerse ourselves in Scripture and get Scripture's view, proper view on stuff. And I think there are a couple things to think about here. Number one, Scripture makes a distinction between selfishness and self-interest. Is it wrong for me to want to have a car to drive around, even a decent car, even a nice car? No, that's not wrong in and of itself. There may be an appropriate self-interest we have for material goods. I want a decent home so that my family can live in it. That's okay. And that can actually be God-honoring. What we need to do is to take those appropriate self-interests and constantly evaluate them and making sure they don't transform into selfish desires. Am I spending an exorbitant amount of money to have that nice house? Am I living beyond my means? Am I taking my material possessions and somehow folding those into my identity? What are the ways in which that appropriate self-interest can become selfishness? And what we have to watch out for is what Paul talks about in 1 Timothy chapter 6, right? The love of money. It's not money itself that's evil, but the love of money, the love of possessions, the love of affluence are the things that we need to watch out for. So, very practically, how can we prevent this? Number one, give the first portion of any of your money or resources to God. And so whether it's giving off of your income, make sure that the very first thing you do is you give money back to God's work. And that will help you and I to acknowledge, hey, all of this is from Him. It belongs to Him. I'm going to first give a portion to His work. And then number two, in a world filled with so much stuff, give away stuff. That is one practical thing you and I can do, is give away stuff. Not just stuff we don't want anymore. Give away something you like. And that will help reveal the power it has over you, but help also release you from that power when you can give away stuff generously to other people. And those are different ways that we can very practically prevent consumerism and affluence from gripping our hearts.